Good morning. I'm excited today. Are you excited? I want to talk about something very special. The world's greatest Pop-Tart. Come take a ride with me. Recently on a trip to the grocery store, I picked up a box of the Fantastic Four First Steps Pop-Tarts. I think they were strawberry. You could get either blue raspberry or strawberry. And I just went safe on that one. So to tie in with the movie, they had printed images onto white frosting on top of each pastry. And while that's a good idea, I guess, from a business standpoint, from a mass production standpoint, it didn't come out very well. I remember opening up the first packet, and I saw a very blurry number 4 on the Pop-Tart. And at some point, I opened one, and it had an orange blob on it. I believe it was supposed to be the Thing. It just didn't really work. Everything was just blurry. And every time I see something like that, every time I see a product that have the printed images, it's always kind of the same. I've never seen a clear, good image on them. But there was a Pop Tarts movie tie-in in 2002 that turned out for me to be the greatest Pop Tart of all time, and that is the Spider-Man Pop Tart. Now, they only made it to coincide with the release of Sam Raimi's 2002 movie. They did not re-release them for Spider-Man 2 or 3, which was a shame. They really should have. And it was a red pastry, something I'd never seen before. A bright red pastry had dark blue frosting, and a gray webbing was designed on top of the blue frosting. So aesthetically, it was very cool looking. It was very reminiscent of the new costume that was introduced with that movie, where it had kind of the raised webbing on the outfit. It was just very, very good. The filling was called Spidey-berry, and they said underneath it it's wild berry filling, but I don't know, something about it just hit differently. It tasted so good. I don't know why. I've had wild berry numerous times since. I don't think it's that great. Now, they did release some special edition Pop Tarts for one of the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man movies, and they did another one for one of Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies. Both of those were very different. The filling was the same. It was Spidey-berry, wild berry, and the outside of it was what was different. For the Amazing Spider-Man, I don't know if it was for the first or the second one. It was just a plain pastry, no additional coloring. It had a red frosting and blue sprinkles that were shaped like spiders. Now, on the packaging, it looked okay, but if you open one up, it looked like a garbled mess. For the Tom Holland Spider-Man, and once again, of the 3 movies, I don't know which one it was released for. I did not actually buy these. I've only seen them online. They were the printed version. So it was the white frosting on top of a plain pastry that had a spider printed on it, among other things, I'm assuming. I only saw the one with the spider. It was on the packaging. I can only imagine that they were just as blurry as the Fantastic Four ones. So I don't know what it is about the red pastry. I think for me it added something to it. Not that it changed the flavor at all, obviously, it's just a mental thing. But it was like I said, the wild berry filling just kind of like hit in a very different way, that it was more flavorful, maybe sweeter. I don't know. It was just really, really, really good. I understand that there's a push to get away from artificial colors, and I know that in European countries you can't even have the artificial colors, or else they won't sell it. So that makes sense. I understand why they had to take that off the market. But the frosting with the webbing, I mean, that was ingenious. Whoever thought of that was just a genius. I don't know how difficult it was to make. I don't know if it was more expensive to make, but it certainly beats the tar out of the printed ones. I would be happy if they got away from that. And yes, I'm aware that they are for kids. I'm a big kid. And I know some of you are thinking, dude, you could lay off the Pop-Tarts. I don't eat Pop-Tarts all the time. And this is one that I remember fondly from 23 years ago that they don't make anymore. But if they were to come out with an homage to it, bring that webbing frosting back, I would be a very, very happy man. So, Kellogg's, if you're watching, I know you're not, but if you are, or if you know somebody that works for the Kellogg's company, tell them, bring back the Spider-Man Pop-Tarts. The 2002 version, preferably. Spider-Man Pop-Tarts, Spider-Man Pop-Tarts. They were the best Pop-Tarts of all time. Do you have a favorite Pop-Tart? Is there one that's discontinued that you miss? Is it something that you avoid at all costs for breakfast? Not just for health reasons, but you just really don't like Pop-Tarts? Do you like the store brand Pop-Tarts over the name brand? I think the Walmart ones are actually pretty good. Drop me a line down in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. As always, please like and subscribe, and you can set for notifications if you want to know when these videos are going to be released. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Maybe you started with a Pop-Tart. Maybe you're about to have one. Go get some. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.